That was the wrong file. Morning, it is the Nintendo Kid coming at you with some more 64, and I don't know why I'm keeping this in. But I guess it'll help lengthen up the last episode of Mario 64, as this is going to be the finale. Elongated because I have to get 3 stars in this. I should probably just go turn on the console and turn it off, but who cares? So I have my new microphone, that's good. So anyway, I have only finished one LP in my over 6-month career, which was Mario 64, the original. Now this is a replay, and that'll be ended today, and I'm going to work on, finishing stuff. I'm trying to finish Action Max games. Only problem is, there are literally not a single copy of Pops Go Sleep Blue Thunder or Hydro Sub 2021, anywhere on the internets, according to Google. So, yeah. I tried, eBay, and then I just Google searched it under the shopping section, and then the games individually. Random Google search, nothing to buy. So that's bad. But what I was thinking is, because I really suck at those games anyway, is I could just take footage from YouTube and just talk over it. I wouldn't have a score at the end, but that's fine. That one. There we go. So I don't know if I think it would be fine if we did that. I did that. I tried doing that with like debut capture software, but I don't think I set it to like record games mode, so like the sound quality, and I'm supposed to be going up right now, so the sound quality was like super bad. Which is a shame, because I literally went in the other room and did stuff for 20 minutes, and I came back and, I mean, like, I left my laptop on full volume, because, it's a screen capture program, so if you were to exit out, and then I'd have to cut and all that junk. So, the noises in Pop's Ghostly are, like, not child-friendly sounding at all. It is really weird. So we're finally gonna make an attempt to get a star. About time. It's just really weird. Alright. So this is the dreaded cloud level that I hate quite a lot. And you'll know why. Wow, that was wrong. Anyway, something to talk about is that I have submitted a claim into Guinness World Records, for which I had put in first to complete the original Super Mario Bros. With a guitar controller. I seriously failed that hard. Anyway, and you may be going like, what does that mean? Well, I played the original Super Mario Bros. And I beat the entire game, every single level, using a USB guitar controller for Xbox's Guitar Hero, and or Rock Band, or no, I think that's it. Anyway, so yeah, that was weird and hard at the same time. Just difficult. That's really it. So it's like 4 to 6 business weeks. So, that'll be like month and a half. And even then, then they still have to, like, send a judge if it's, something they'd consider an actual record. Now, something I always found kind of odd was that there's, a little tab in, like, if it is you think it's a significant first, blah, blah, blah. It cannot be too specific. Well, it's like, well, that's obvious, but I read from cover to cover, the past 3 years of the gamers. I did the same thing. Gamers Edition for Guinness, 2013, 2012, and 2011. This year, there was a record for, female with the most records held in Super Mario Kart. Now, that is a specific gender, game, and mount. That's pretty specific to me. Now, I want to know who the male is, so that I can compare how many records, so I can see who has the most so, like, most records in Super Mario Kart? Yeah, that wouldn't be that specific. You know, that's like the world record for having the most world records. But it's like, you know, I don't get that. It's actually a very, very good book. Well, it's not really much of a book, it's a string of articles. But, I mean, that's exactly what Guinness World Records is. The string of articles. And a quick side note, I do not support emulators. I've been getting into them, though. I had to use it because the Wii and, like, every other system and whatever that supports Mario games, I don't think a single one of them has a USB port to use a guitar controller. Which is another thing I guess I can talk about real quick. When I was doing that, turns out, guitars automatically crash well, the JNES emulator. I didn't try another one. So what I had to do is I took the, is that the main platform, or is that the really tall? Alright, I want to go over here. The really, like, they don't support guitar controllers. So what had happened was, like, I took a USB port to USB, to actually, like, so I could actually play my, my Mario! Oh my god, that was lucky. My Mario games. Where do I need to go? I think I need to go over here. Yep, I was right. Dive bomb! Anyway, so what you have to do is you have to take a regular USB controller and you set your controls to whatever, and then that, you can then plug in the guitar with the USB and change your controller, and, you know, then you can play whatever you want with your, controller of guitar. Alright, so why am I being such a derphead right now? I want to go over here. Alright, at least I grabbed one of the poles. Alright, nice. Where is the next cloud? I know I have to take the medium cannon to, I'm gonna wait to get another hat. Come on. There it goes. I need to take that to get to the dark cloud. I don't know if that's the last one. Is it? Alright. I guess you can't pause while you're in the cannon, either. Dark cloud with coin. That high. Boom, pause. One. No, that's, oh! Missed, whiffing. Alright, zoom out. That way. Got it. So that wasn't too bad. That's like 3 attempts, and I made 2 yesterday, which was a failed recording, which wasn't good at all. So that wasn't terrible. We're about 9.5 minutes in. Not cutting out the beginning. Sorry about that. And I have not upgraded my capture card as of yet, and I'd like to apologize. But that is because, what I'm doing is I'm going to be getting that Hush Dog, however you pronounce it. But that's probably going to take a couple months, as I am a child and I have to save money. And that'll probably be like my Easter gift plus a bunch of saving. So, yeah. Do I want to go for the playground for... Yeah, I do. Yahoo! Actually, no, that was stupid. Yeah, let me just die. That's right, because you can get to that from the other places, and there's a couple coins on the way. So let me do that instead. And if my voice sounds raspy, it's because I'm having that throat problem again, which means, of course, I'll probably end up being sick in the next couple of days, which is, like, amazing, because, you know, whatever. And I guess I could talk about this. My overall goal for this channel was that I would be able to Let's Play every single Mario game, and possibly demo if I ever, you know, ran out of games, which is, like, never gonna happen. No, my timing was off. Darn. So, I mean, like, if you think about it, like, I can really knock out a couple by finding footage of demos and talking over it, or, playing the original Mario Brothers games, the original 3, because they're pretty quick, and, what else is there? There's, I could play Super Smash Brothers again, or not again, keep playing it. And I need to finish, Luigi's Mansion. I need to do a whole bunch. Are you kidding me? Alright, that's fine. You know, this almost makes me want to just go to the Bowser stage. Like, come on. Yeah. So, every single Mario game is going to take forever. Once I finish up my finishable LPs on my channel, which is what I'm going to pursue, that will leave, I think, Project 2600, and I'll have to figure something out for Action Max. I'm probably going to do Mario Galaxy 2, or I might finally do Super Sluggers, or I might actually take my, my copy of, the Wii version of whatever the compilation is, for, the original 3 more All-Stars, that's it, and, do a couple of those, but definitely not the Lost Levels. I'm not ready for that. So anyway, from what I gathered, emulation is actually legal if you own a physical copy of the game. So, for instance, if I want to play Mario Brothers and I don't want to do it on my, Famicom Twin because I don't like playing with a SNES controller on that, I would probably emulate it and use an Xbox controller, which is not as good, or I would probably play the game actually using a guitar and just, you know, have that be like a funny LP, something. I really don't have a lot to talk about today, God. It's funny because I've, like, been gone for so long, too. You think I'd have loads to talk about. And that was a dive out of danger. There are no coins by Tricky. No, there's, like, a couple, aren't there? I'll go for it. Oh! Oh god, what was that? Alright, I don't want to tempt the beast! Like a boss! Alright, that takes care of that. Now I gotta get back to the future. So can I fall right about? Screw attack! Alright, that was actually very nice. Oh yeah, that's right, the cap is at the top of the, red coins. Oh my god, I'm gonna mess that up, aren't I? You don't know. No, I'm not gonna doubt myself. If I mess it up, that's fine. I'll keep this, and then I'll just cut to the attempt. Make some lost commentaries, because that's just how I do things. Which, by the way, there has been an overabundance of lost commentaries. in Mario Kart, but or Double Dash. Mario Kart is actually there isn't a Mario Kart called Mario Kart. The first one's Super Mario Kart. All right, so if I remember correctly, you gotta start off that wall, cause that. And well, I'm not playing with any game sound, so I'm just gonna jump up here anyway. Jump cut. So, this is either gonna be lost commentary or part of the video! How is everybody? If this is a new video, good morning. If it's not, that's gonna be very, very, very stupid sounding. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to the Switch first, so that way I can, if I fail super hard at that, I don't have much to restart. So, I'm gonna try again. Just gonna skip that, Mr. Lakitu. I will be back for you later. Excuse me, Mr. Bob-omb. Actually, I'll just take your coin while you wait. Kaboom! Like a bow. I'll take you too. And Mewtwo. And I will not fall off the cliff for that. I will hit that. And I will try to carefully line this up. And fail. And I will try again, even though the coins have probably already vanished, just so I can... Why? You know, I'm just gonna actually jump up top, just so I can see why I keep failing. Alright, that time I did it. Who cares? Now I gotta die. Boom. Actually, it'll probably quicker just to exit. So, well, yeah, obviously it's Lost Commentary now. So welcome to Lost Commentary, I guess, if, there's a couple more failed attempts. That way it'll be nice and long, and it won't be a small section of stupid that wasn't really even funny. I went in the basement again. So I tried a Mario ROM hack, and by tried, I mean tried to download it. I could not figure out patching for the life of me. And, what's worse is that, the one I wanted to do was Mario 74. There is a file that is a quote-unquote final release, but there's like this error that's like, you don't have this CW chip or whatever. And I googled that error message, and it's like, apparently it only comes up in emulation. I don't even know what it is. I don't really care. Alright, so, if this is the end of the cut, hello, we're back. If not, it's gonna sound out of character and Lost Commentary. So, as I was saying, stuff, hello. I don't know, it's weird because I'm gonna have to, like, choose, win, fail. Alright, still Lost Commentary. Oh my god, 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 Goosebumps, my favorite bird.